Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. Today we're going to go over a sold unit. This was a custom order. We had a customer come in a few months ago looking for a 2+1. Didn't quite have the option she was looking for, but we had one on order that was coming here in a few weeks, so she made her changes to that and got the trailer she wanted way faster than it would be if she came in and had a custom order, just because we always had this on order. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at our inventory list and we don't quite have what you have, we're showing stuff on order that's not exactly what you want and it's still on order, we can always go in and make changes to those trailers, keep them how you want them. This is a 2025 Cimarron Northstar. This is the 2+1 setup. So we're 7'7" tall, 6'10" wide. We have our 2 straight load stalls in the back, side ramp to our box stall up front. We'll walk you through this trailer, show you some of the options. Start off here at your front tack room. We have a 32-inch wide door. On that door, we have our 3-compartment brush tray mounted down low, fully drainable. If you have, sprays, fly spray, show sheen, stuff like that, freezes, leaks, it will drain out the bottom of that, so not everything you have in there. If you're keeping brushes and some stuff in there, it doesn't get all nasty. You have a sliding type window situated on that door as well. Serves as a great way to ventilate your tack room. We always try to put either a window in your tack room or a roof vent just so you can air out that tack room after a long day of riding. Fold up step is pretty much going to come standard on any single trailer we do for our lot. It's a super small upgrade to do through Cimarron, and we feel it's just really user friendly just because you're gaining about 8 inches of stepping surface there versus having to step all the way in. You can take a small step about 8 inches lower than you normally would have to. Again, it runs off a hydraulic shock over here on your right hand side, so that's going to help hold the step up while you're traveling and down, and you don't have to worry about those little rubber grommets wearing out. Let's work our way into the tack room here. One upgrade we did is the flooring in here. It's not our rubber, it's not carpet. This is their new gray tread rubber type flooring. It's kind of like a super hard rubber. It'll either come in this diamond plate texture or a coin texture, but it's super easy to clean. You can take a broom, sweep this right out, vacuum it out really easy. It's not as sticky as that black rubber can be. It's a really cool option that we started doing on a bunch of trailers, and we can do this on the floor, we can do it on your drop wall, your deck, your partition wall, wherever you want it. It ends up being really, really clean. For our drop wall on this trailer, we have carpet drop wall, carpet deck. Up in our nose, we have 2 big sliding type windows. Again, if you wanted to ventilate this, a really great trailer. If you want to throw a mattress up in there and weekend out of, you can open those and get a nice cross breeze growing. We also are pre-framed in our roof for an air conditioner. So again, if you are wanting to use more of a weekender type setup, your framing's already there. You can easily go in, drop an AC, run a wire out of your header, get some power to it. Have a nice little weekend package in this trailer, super easy. As compared to if it wasn't pre-framed, you'd have to go in and pay someone or do it yourself to frame this roof for an AC. Over here on our driver's side wall, we do have a recessed saddle rack. So again, they recess all your bolts into this post. So these are fully adjustable, removable. You can add more blanket bars and take saddle racks away. You can add more saddle racks. Really user friendly. If you just want an open box, you can easily in 5 minutes have all these out of this trailer and have more storage over here. On our partition wall, we have 2 sets of bridle hooks on each side of this door. Again, fully carpeted on our partition wall to keep that noise down from your bridles rattling on your wall, and then same thing, keep your bridles in nice shape from the wall scratching them up. We do also have a walk-through door here into our stall area. So again, great concept, especially if you're only hauling 2 back in your stall area. Using this as more of a storage area instead of hauling an extra horse in this +1. It gives you that option to walk right through this door and not have to go outside and around. Let's keep rolling down this driver's or passenger side of this trailer. Side ramp, we are 95% of the time always going to do a side ramp on curbside. Some scenarios call for a side ramp on driver's side that we can't avoid, but we like to have that side ramp on your passenger side. Same thing with our access door, because if you guys get in a situation on the highway where in an emergency you have to pull off on the side of the highway, anything like that, all your access to this trailer is going to be off the road side of the trailer, so it's a little safer for you and your animals if you need to offload on this side versus dropping a ramp and offloading on the actual highway side. We do have a side ramp leading into this +1, this big box stall in front of that 2-horse straight load. You will notice customer did opt to put Werm flooring in this trailer. I think Werm flooring is a great product. You're never gonna have to worry about pulling mats in your trailer. You never have to worry about that floor underneath the worm going bad. If you have horses that like to paw, it's gonna take them way longer to paw this up than a typical rubber mat. And if they do paw this up, you can easily just go in and patch it in 5 minutes. So it's a super cool product. I especially like it in our 2+1 setups where we have a bunch going on in our stall area, where we have a bunch of floor latch points. You'll notice as we walk through, just because if you have rubber mats and you need to pull those mats to clean this trailer, getting those mats back in exactly where they need to go with all these floor latch points can be a bit of a chore. It's super hard to do. more frustrating than anything trying to get rubber mats back in any trailer, let alone a 2+1. So the Werm flooring is a great product, super, super great. And it makes using, cleaning your trailer out way easier, especially in a 2+1 setup. This is pretty typical of a 2+1 setup. We are gonna have our two 50/50 doors in front of your stalls. So your horses have a chest and a butt bar back there. Customer opted to add hay bags on this trailer, which you can see they're big, deep, kind of canvas type hay bags. Again, you can hay and grain in those super easy and then drop them out of the way if you need to offload. But these big swing type walls in front so you can separate their heads from if you were hauling like a mare and a foal in this front box, or if you had an ATV or stacking hay in this front box and you didn't want your horses to get to while you're driving, you can easily shut those horses off. We also make them swing towards the front of the trailer, so if you load from the rear and want to offload on the side, you can easily open those doors, walk in from right here where we're standing, drop everything out of the way, and then just lead your horse right up that side ramp. So super cool setup with those double doors. You have your center post to hold those double doors, so if you wanted, everything in this trailer can pretty much open into a full trailer. This center post will come out, everything will drop away, that divider will slide over to a wall, and then you kind of just have an open trailer at that point. We will keep rolling back here. I'll show you guys how this sliding type divider works. Again, in 2 minutes you can have this trailer broken down, super simple as compared to a normal trailer without this sliding track. It'd take you 2 or 3 people. This divider is pretty heavy, pretty awkward to handle, so moving it throughout the trailer can be a bit of a chore even with a couple people. So we started optioning this traveling system, which you guys will see here in a second, on most of our trailers, just because it makes it so much more user friendly. And it's really not a crazy expensive add-on to add, and you'll see why here in a second, why for the few $100 it costs to add this option. You can easily, as one person, if you're traveling alone, make this whole divider slide over. So just like that, you pull a couple pins, you get your track system here, grab your middle of the gate, slide her over, and you can easily latch that in place over here on your wall. You latch your 4 latches in your floor and your wall, and then you were set up to travel down the road just like that. I won't latch the front just because it's taking me a little bit longer than I thought it would. But again, that'll latch over to the wall. You can remove your middle post, have an open trailer if you're set up that way. Really versatile setup in these 2+1s. Customer actually went to this traveling gate setup because she came and looked at one in our lot that didn't have the traveling gate, one that we had in stock. And me and her moved that divider. Again, we got it done, but it took a little more effort than we were both thinking it was gonna take. So she was able to say, hey, let's wait the month it's gonna take to get this trailer and do this system just because it's so much more smooth than the system without that traveling track. So something to keep in mind as you work through building a 2+1. Fully insulated roof, standard on any Cimarron, whether it's a 2+1, a North Star, a cattle trailer. Every Cimarron is gonna come with an insulated roof. It's a one-piece roof through the whole trailer. Again, it's gonna take substantial hail. It's gonna keep your horses about 20% cooler in the summer, about 20% warmer in the winter. Great product. I mean, we get hailstorms here in Colorado all the time. 99% of the time we get hail roll through here, all our aluminum sheeted roofs are dinged and damaged. To our Cimarrons, you wouldn't even know it hailed. So it's a great product. You are lined and insulated fully in your stall area, so your walls are lined and insulated. You have kick mat 54 inches high all the way around. LED lighting on both sides of this trailer as well. We have big sliding type windows on each side of this trailer. The bigger sliding type windows are situated over the hip side of your horses where you have smallers at the head. We can also option this trailer with drop windows for those small windows as well to really get that ventilation going. Come out the back of this trailer. We have an 8-inch awning light up high, again, giving you guys enough light while you load and offload to be able to see what you're doing. You will notice a new brake signal here. Something new for our 25s. Some late 24 models are gonna have these equipped, but all our 25s will. You will have your brake light on the outside. We used to have to option and pay for a backup light, and they'd have to put an additional, just a white backup light back here. Now it is integrated into your brake lights. When you put your truck in reverse, it will click on that white light and give you guys backup lights on this trailer as a standard now. You don't have to pay for an upgrade. It just comes on this trailer no matter what. Double Dutch doors up high, ramp on the back. The really, really cool thing about doing a 2+1 with the Dutch doors is when you guys run your ramps closed, whether it is this rear ramp or that side ramp we went through, you can close your ramp, leave your Dutch doors open, You can see just how open that trailer is. You can haul down the highway like this. It's engineered to do so. You can move a ton of air through this trailer on those super hot days when you're stuck in traffic. Really air your horses out. I really like double Dutch door setups just for that reason, is you can open that trailer all the way up and get a lot of air moving. Let's keep coming down our head side. It's gonna look really similar to that hip side besides the side ramp. Big sliding type window here over the hip. Sliding type window at your horse's head. That is where we would do a drop window. If you guys wanted a typical drop window on this, we could do that. So keep rolling. We do have our access escape door here on driver's side. Again, another great spot to just access this trailer. If you're stuck, you don't want to drop ramps to check on your horses, you can easily just open the smaller door, go in there, check on stuff. In an emergency situation, if you guys end up in an emergency where you can't get the horses out the back, out the side, I would only ever jump a horse off in an emergency situation or have access to your horses in an emergency situation. That's what this door serves a purpose for. Some people will come in here and think they can offload their horses off that door. I never would. Again, more of just a good access point / in a real bad emergency, you can access your horses. But again, another 16-inch awning light situated above that door. You will also have a mirror image 16-inch awning light above that side ramp on the other side that I forgot to mention. So again, super cool trailer. We do a white color. Most of these, we will do some silvers, some charcoals, so we have kind of a plethora of trailers coming in. Up here under our nose, we are equipped with an electric over hydraulic jack. This jack does have a manual override. We will not order any Cimarron without a manual override, just for the sole purpose if you guys do get a dead battery, you can hand crank this trailer up and down and not be stuck where you're located. Aluminum battery box, which is lockable so no one can steal your batteries, located here above that. Battery disconnect here, so if you are parking this trailer for a certain amount of days, you're not going to be using it, you can always switch this battery disconnect off. That way you're not coming out in 3 or 4 days. If you left the tack room light on or something, you're not coming out to dead batteries. That switch will kill all power to your trailer. Also new for our late 24s, all of our 25s, they will be coming equipped with this red arc system. What this red arc charger does is typically when you hook up to your truck and you're traveling, you're always going to get a trickle charge off your truck onto your trailer batteries. This red arc goes in and it kind of makes that trickle charge a more rapid charge, so your batteries are going to stay a lot fresher and more charged up. Cool thing about it as well is we do have a solar port built into this. So if you wanted to easily add solar, we have conduit running to the roof. You can put a solar panel up there, run your cord to your red arc. That way your batteries are always getting a charge off that solar panel. Spare tire and wheel here mounted next to your hydraulic jack. Again, we mounted a little higher just so you're not getting the road debris on your wheel itself. But again, it is matching, so if you get a flat, get a blowout, you do have a matching wheel and tire as well. Up here at the front of our trailer, we have all our standard features. We have our B&W 2 5/16 coupler, safety chains, our breakaway cable, and then our 7-pin is run back here to a housing by our battery box where it's stored. Something new, we get this question a lot. Cimarron used to give you guys paper manuals. We since have went to a digital user manual that you'll have to scan with your phone. A lot of people complain about it, that they like their normal user manuals, but I actually, the more I use this digital one, the better it is, just because if there's any recalls, any notices, anything they need to tell you about how to operate stuff more efficiently, they can go in and update this. So if you come out and there's not something on there, you might come out 3 days later and there might be an update showing you how to use something a little more simpler. So again, that's how you would access your Cimarron user manual. But for this trailer, again, this is a sold, custom ordered unit. If you're interested in this trailer, the stock number is 5N240620. This is a 2025 Cimarron Northstar 2+1. We have a few more of these on order. If you want to get something with your name on it, custom border your own trailer. If you're interested in a different model of Cimarron, we have plenty of Cimarrons to choose from right now. If you're interested in this trailer, want to build your own trailer, feel free to give me a call. Again, my name is Tanner here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick. Phone number is 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.